Drum nerds, drum nerdesses, welcome back. Right, let me get out of here and bring the screen up and just trust in the process. Like, subscribe, and share with all of your friends. If you're like me, you'll probably be sharing it to a couple people, let's be honest. Right, yeah, like and subscribe. Here we are again. I never seem to change my clothes and I never seem to sit anywhere different. It's almost like I'm recording all these maybe at once. Who knows? The tricks of the internet. Right. I've been recommended to look into Palace Players by Mew. This might not be a band that you're familiar with if you're on this channel because it's a lot of Bandmaids and The Warning and Nightwish and Ginger and all those things. But I'm a huge Mew fan. I've always been a Mew fan since I was a teenager. And I very much well know introducing Palace Players. So I'm never gonna be disingenuous with anybody, right? I've heard this song hundreds of times. I used to stick it on. I still stick it on. I listen to it all the time, but when I'm doing work and things, it's just a great song. But I've never seen this music video, so that's a start. And I'll try and see if I can break things down. But Silas, I think the drummer, he's 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 great. I've always viewed him as a guy that does what absolutely needs to be done. It might not always be the most pretty thing. It might not always be technically magnificent, and that's not a knock on him at all, so please don't misunderstand. But what I'm saying is, it never seems, I don't know him personally, but it never seemed to bother him, whereas some people might want to do that to get that in there. He's always played for the song, and I think that's the most important thing that we can take away as drummers, is don't play for yourself ever. Play for the song, right? And this is why Mew has won loads of Best Artists of the Year and Best Band of the Year quite a few times, if I'm not mistaken, or certainly Best European. So yeah, they've got a lot of awards, and I think they're underappreciated. So without further ado, let's crack on. They're such an artsy band, though, if you know what I mean when I say that. Ah, and you can hear how it's all staggering. Like, it's all quite, maybe like Life in Technicolor. It's all staggered. And I have no idea the relation of the video to the song. And then when it starts to build up, coming up here with the cymbal swells, again, like I said, I know the song, but oh, it's beautiful. Love it. Ah, and you got that kind of vocal choral build. I don't know the lead singer's name, I always forget it, but he has a very great range. Again, very simple, just on some loose hats with the bass drum. Ah! See, it's quite lazy, isn't it? Like, purposefully disjointed almost. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? And that push, that forced bass drum push, go back to that. He does that a lot, this guy, Silas. You'll hear that forced bass push. Oh, so good, eh? Because it's almost like its own fill, but it's just one note. And the groove never gets adjusted for it. And then there goes to a breakdown in a bit. Again, so the way this is held is you've just heard the same beat the whole way through, and it sounds clunky. It sounds awkward. It sounds kind of like an egg rolling down a hill, but not in the graceful way that it does. I know that an egg isn't so graceful when it rolls down a hill, but you know that lope, at least it's kind of consistently loping, whereas this isn't quite that. This is a bit more angular. And I know that sounds really weird and esoteric perhaps, but really try and imagine like an egg, but with a couple corners somehow adjusted onto it. And it's kind of like, oh, there it is. Okay, back. Oh, there. It's a bit like square wheels on a car, you know? And it feels awkward, but feels really satisfying as well at the same time. It's a beautiful groove, and it just never changes. And the fills are just bass drum pushes here and there, just to like get you forward. Oh, it's gorgeous. Love it. So he's deliberately playing a bit behind the beat, in my opinion. Like, it's not to say that he's out of time, but it just feels like he's a little bit pulled back. If it's by a 32nd, a 64th, a 16th, an 8th of a beat, but it just feels like he's slightly, a bit lazy deliberately, and it's beautiful. Love it. See that? Just so simple. So basic. Oh, it's a beautiful. Oh, it's honestly, love it. And you'll notice he's constantly stepping that hi-hat. So again, that's not incredibly difficult to do once you're a drummer. You step that hi-hat, but it gives an anchor point. Sometimes people like to get away from it because then it implies that anchor and it makes people a bit like more impressed that there's not an anchor that they're audibly hearing. But then when you also include it, it gives a nice touch to things and it lets everybody know where we're coming from. Because it's that down up. It's the it's the 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 those. Oh, I'm glad I looked into it, and whoever I forget, I apologize. I don't mean to be rude. I apologize who suggested that I look into that, but I'm glad I've taken your advice. I mean, I already knew the song, but I'm glad you said, "Hey, Muse, great. You should do one on Palace Players." And so thus I have done. Glad that's on my channel now. Really, really happy. I hope all this sound is coming out. But in any event, that'll do it for this video. I have nothing more to add. I hope everybody's doing well wherever they are in the world. And we'll see. I'll see if I'm putting these out maybe once every couple days or once a week. I'm not sure yet. But either way, like, subscribe, do something nice for somebody you don't know. Spread happiness and positivity in thy world, right? And sometimes have a cheeky bicep flex just because you want to. Just because you want to. Right. That's all I've got now. Gonna just call it there, actually. Thank you very much. Yeah, so there we are. Be well. Do nice things for other people. Keep your stick on the ice. Be well.